What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Today we're talking about Brussels sprouts. Growing Brussels sprouts in Florida is one of those things that people have a lot of problems with, and I did a video last year that I titled Can You Grow Brussels Sprouts in Central Florida? And I did a part 1. I meant to do a part 2 when I went to harvest, and I didn't get it done. Several people have asked me, what happened with that video. So I wanted to make today's video to give a little bit more information. Now I'll try to answer some of the questions that I know I'm gonna get. The variety that I grew this year is called Catskill. I grew it from seed. It is mid-February now, but I started the seed in late August, early September. And then I got the starter plants in the ground, I think around early November. So Brussels sprouts are one of these crops that take a long time, several months, before they're ready to harvest. If you don't know how they grow on the plant, the plant has one singular stalk with several leaves coming out in all directions, and then the actual Brussels sprouts grow on where the leaves come out of the stalk. And I'll show you, because we're going to go check out some of the plants, and I'm actually going to harvest some Brussels sprouts. Now last year what I did is I trimmed the leaves from the bottom as the plant grew to give more energy for the plant to grow, and then I also ended up topping the plant so that way it would put more energy into the sprouts rather than growing in height. Now, I didn't really do a lot of that this year. I've been super busy running my business, hunting, and then I also have, a son now that I'm taking care of. So I haven't had a whole lot of time. I have trimmed some of the leaves off because the leaves are edible, and we'll talk about that in a second here too. But for the most part, I've just let these things go, and I'll show you how they turned out. We're gonna go harvest some Brussels sprouts for supper tonight. So let's go over there. Alrighty, now let's walk through to the tomatoes here. Check these out. Those are monsters. Over to the Brussels sprouts. These all here are Brussels sprouts. On the other side I have a lot of other stuff going on, but we're focusing on Brussels sprouts today. As you can see, like I said, the sprouts grow where the leaves come out of the stalk, and they'll grow all the way up the stalk. I planted 12 originally. A couple of them got something wrong with them and died off early on, but you can see most of these plants have really good Brussels sprouts growing up them, and this one here is the one that we're going to harvest today. Really excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this plant, and then we'll go back over and talk about it. All right guys, so we got the Brussels sprouts harvested, and as you can see, this is actually quite a large plant here. That's it next to me. It's got all these leaves on here. Some of them are not going to be good to eat. They're yellow and they're kind of old, but a lot of these leaves are actually good to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all the leaves off so we can see the actual sprouts and see what kind of harvest we got. Well guys, here's the final result here. We got all these leaves, which, as I said, are absolutely edible. And not only are they edible, but they're delicious. They have the same texture, thickness as like collard greens, and they taste like a mixture of collards and Brussels sprouts. They're super delicious. So if you grow Brussels sprouts, you should definitely try eating the greens and don't let them go to waste. And then here is the main prize, all of these Brussels sprouts. I mean, that's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely possible to grow these in Florida. As I said, The trick is just planting them early enough. You know, get them planted no later than early December, but you know, November is absolutely better. And there's a lot of nice size sprouts there. I mean, those are really nice sprouts. That's just like something that you would buy from the store. So really excited about that. All right, guys, I would absolutely say that this is a fantastic harvest of Brussels sprouts, and it is a successful season for growing Brussels sprouts here in Florida. I'm very satisfied with it. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the video, and hope everybody has a fantastic day.